it started off with throughout 1989, if I was in a room alone, then it didn't feel like I was alone. It felt like there was something there. And this went on throughout 1989 and got more and more tangible until I was sitting in early 1990 in a hotel room when I was working for the BBC. And I said out into the room, if there's something there, would you please contact me because you're driving me up the wall. And a few days later, I was in a newspaper shop, and it was like the atmosphere around me changed as I was standing at the door. And I heard this very strong thought form, not quite a voice, but close, which said, go and look at the books on the far side. And there in the middle of the romantic novels was a book called Mind to Mind. And I picked it up and I read the blurb, and I read ICKE. It was the biography of a psychic, Betty Shine, describing her life and how she works. And it struck me immediately, well, I wonder if this lady would pick up what's been going on around me for the last year. And so I went to see her, and I didn't tell her anything. I had arthritis, and I'd had it since I was young. And I said to her, maybe your hands-on healing that she used to do, you know, the old Reiki stuff, would help. And I went on that premise, not anything that was happening to me. And as I, on the third and fourth visit is when it really kicked off. I only went 4 times. And it was, I was sitting on a bench in her front room. She was doing the hands-on on my left knee, and suddenly I felt like a spider's web on my face. And what struck me was that she said in her book that when other levels of reality are trying to lock into you, you often feel like there's a spider's web on your face. And without me saying a word, about 10, 15 seconds later, she launches her head back and said, my God, this is powerful. I've got to close my eyes for this one. And I'm sitting there, new to all this, thinking, what the heck have you got yourself into? And one of the, if you like, messages was that, quote, they would, from that moment, be putting, although I realized it was going on before, I just didn't realize it, but they would put knowledge into my mind. And from the moment I left her home, that is what has happened ever since.